Hi guys, happy Monday. Wanted to jump on here to share with you a market update and also some new changes that have been implemented in real estate recently. So a lot of you have been asking what's going on in the market, and a couple of things that you probably are seeing is that properties are now being shown. 2, sales are still happening, and 3, that more and more new inventory has come on the market over the last 2 weeks since we were deemed an essential business. So to touch on showings a bit, we talked about this last week, but essentially we can now show properties that are vacant while following very strict CDC guidelines of social distancing. We have to cite COVID-19 waivers, and there can only be 3 people in the property at any given time, and that's your agent and 2 interested parties that came from the same household. So very strict rules and guidelines that we must follow, but we are able to now show vacant properties. As far as inventory goes, we have seen more new inventory over the last 2 weeks since we were deemed essential than we have seen over the last several weeks. But I do believe that the bulk of the inventory will come on the market once shelter in place is lifted. Inevitably, fewer properties than we would see typically at this time, but I do believe we'll continue to see this trend of more new properties every week. Now sales, while they are still down, they are still happening. And over the last weekend, properties that have taken offers have seen multiple offers. Some changes, however, in how offers are being structured, and which we'll touch on in just a second. But a couple of important changes that I believe that you all should be aware of is that, number one, more than ever is it important that you chat with a lender, not only to get qualified, of course, and understand your financial position, but because sellers are now requesting, or actually requiring, that you provide to them a pre-approval letter from the lender that states that you are qualified to purchase that property. So even before making an appointment, we have to now provide the listing agent with your pre-approval letter. Another thing that they're requiring now is a review of the disclosure package. So for those of you that don't know what a disclosure package is, it's a packet of information that the seller has provided to interested parties that pertains to the condition of the property. So some of those documents include home inspection reports, pest inspection reports, and a ton of other information that the seller is aware of in pertaining to the condition of the property. So if you haven't seen one of those previously, it could be a pretty lengthy package, anywhere from 50 pages to 400 pages. So lots and lots of information. If you've worked with me or my team before, you know that we will do a disclosure review summary with you, in which we will go over the disclosure package line by line together so that you really understand what you are reading. Typically we do those meetings in person, but more recently we've been taking those via Zoom. So 2 things now that the seller is requiring before even scheduling an appointment to preview that property. And that's just to limit the amount of exposure, right? So just really for the safety of everyone involved, and really limiting that to the people who are not only interested, but who are qualified to purchase that property. Something differently that we've also seen with offers is that offers are now being written with contingencies. So if you don't know what a contingency is, it's essentially a clause in the contract that allows you a way out. Most notably, those contingencies are 1, the finance contingency, 2, the appraisal contingency, and 3, the inspection contingency. So we are now seeing offers being written with 1 or all of these contingencies. Additionally, California Association of Realtors has created COVID-19 addendums that are also being implemented with offers more recently. So if you've been following, the real estate market in San Francisco, you know that it's pretty competitive, and that getting your offer accepted with contingencies previously was very, very difficult. I'd say about 95% or more of the offers that we've written for our clients over the last several years have been contingent-free offers. So lots and lots of changes happening in real estate today. If you want to know more about any of these topics, or just want to say hello, feel free to call, text, or email me, and I'm happy to chat with you. I hope you have a wonderful week. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.